want to put your face on Instagram as a DJ or producer? Feel a little bit shy and awkward when it comes to making content? Well, today we're going to look at who and look at how they make faceless content for Instagram. Let's dive in. Dex in black and fearless in the studio when it comes to production. The mysterious UK group Wh0, Wh0, are already seducing some of house music's biggest players and names. Formed in 2018, and actually at the Data Transmission birthday, which we had in Brighton that year, the young pair wasted no time in rubbing shoulders with the upper echelon of house music royalty, who don't show their faces at all on any of their content or in their DJ gigs, and wear these black masks over their faces. In fact, their whole head. They have a really interesting content strategy that's fun and entertaining, but packed full of music, which I absolutely love. And with today's video, there's going to be loads of ideas and inspiration for your content because they do loads of it at home, so you should be able to replicate loads of this. This will help you crack the code with Instagram growth as a DJ. So, as ever, I'm going to give you 5 things you're going to need to do and 5 things they're doing well. Okay, step 1. Who love a series? Me too. For those of you who are new to this channel, I absolutely love series when it comes to content. They're absolutely banging. A series of content is replicable and you can grow a series. Whether you've got gigs or other releases, the series just keeps rolling on. And it keeps your content active when you've got nothing. Think about it. We all love a series on Netflix or Amazon Prime and definitely Apple TV at the moment. They're banging. So why not build one on Instagram? And no, that doesn't mean you need to become a TV producer with a film crew and a sound man and everything else and loads of planning. It just means build a series loosely. When I'm thinking about series, I'm thinking about replicable things that you can carry on that have a theme behind them. And then as a user, as part of that audience, you see the name in that series and you're like, oh, I like the last one of those. Oh, what have they picked this time? And all those thoughts come into your hand and then you want to go and look at that content. Their current series is called Who's This? And it introduces you to new records or old records or influences that they have found and asks you, who is this? And it kind of does an introductory to that new track or that artist that they're going to sharing, which is really cool. And again, you can just pick tracks randomly that you love and say, who's this? It looks a little bit like this on the screen. They've had other series along the way, 5 bangers. And again, this is where they pick 5 tracks, sometimes from their gigs where they've been playing out, sometimes from their live streams, sometimes from their YouTube videos. And what it does is it doubles up the content for Instagram from either a gig or from the YouTube series. These sort of content are totally cool to do from home as well. But this sort of series, if you look at this one right here, you can see they're just filmed from home. And again, those sort of content pushes you from Instagram back to the YouTube video to go and watch it in full. They also did a series way back called Who Rates. Look at this. And they just pick the current track that's come out or tracks that are in their sets and rate them out of 100. It plays the track and it gives them a score. And then also from that, you're going to learn music that they're into and it's going to bring new fans because you're going to go, oh, I like that track. I'd probably give it the same. And it also opens up the comments on those tracks because you're going to get involved in it. Maybe you have a different opinion on that track. Step number 2. Now let's check track breakdowns. Producers love these. They're great content. Audience love these. They're great for watching. They're interested to see. They're interested to see how you built the track. But those of us that are shy and trying to remain faceless, you can definitely do this, and they've done it quite well. They've used a voice changer, and in actually this example, where they've been talking about plugins they're using, they actually use the plugin on the voice changer and it shows what it does to that voice, which is really cool. Obviously, that's going to take a little bit more production, a little bit more time, but it makes a really good piece of content. Another really easy way when it comes to making content and remaining faceless is using the text-to-speech option when you're making reels and making these track breakdowns. So you make the track breakdown and then you add the text, and then on Instagram, there's an option to press text-to-speech, and it actually speaks what you put down as your caption, and it makes the voice for you, which then keeps you faceless and off of it. Much really quick way of making content. Step number 3. So for those of you who have hardware and produce using hardware, this tip's going to be for you. Use your hardware on content. They do it really well here. Who have created these entertaining short studio jams in a kind of thread again with the finger drumming. Really, really cool. They're using multiple instruments. In this one, they've got loads of tech, which most of you might not have. But if you do, then this is great for content. When it comes to making content like this, make it short and snappy. You get the idea. Don't kind of spend too much time and do too much. You want short, watchable videos. Remember, it's short form content. And the best content is going to be finding the best clip of that in the middle where you've kind of got flowing, or maybe you work out the idea and then you make that piece of content. Short and snappy. On this one, what you can see is just playing one instrument. They use the titles on screen that keeps changing to keep the kind of interest. So it's kind of, you're watching him play, but also the titles are going to keep your eye moving as well, which I really like and is really nice. Okay, that's 3 down. And if you're enjoying this, can you give me 3 other DJs and producers in the comments that you'd like me to do next? Or if you've got one that you're really into and you'd like me to break them down next, let me know the name in the comments and I'm going to put that in the list and I'll do them next for you. Okay, step number 4. Fun content on social media is always going to fly. Simple as. And if you are naturally funny and cheeky, then put that character into your content. Everyone feels shy and awkward when making content, but just kind of push through it and get yourself into that content. Wearing masks gives them a bit more free range and they can kind of be that cheeky in person because it isn't showing their face. But getting your character into these videos is definitely going to help you. It's going to help your audience connect with you more and they're just fun and interesting to watch. It must have been hard in this one where they get pushed in the pool not to take those masks off as soon as they hit that water. I also love this content where they're showing off the new record by doing something simple. It's going to take a bit of planning, and I bet those quick outfit changes were just the other side of those door. Go in, change, come out, go in, change, come out. Those of you who've got watches that connect to your phone, set the camera up. You can actually trigger the phone from your watch. I can do it with my Apple Watch. I can set my watch to be on my phone so I can press start and go from here, and it means I can record from the main camera. Much better quality. Also, when you are recording, definitely give your camera a little wipe before you start recording because you'll get a little bit of a glare on it, especially when you're pulling it out of your pocket with your fingers. Or ladies, if you've got makeup, just give it a little wipe and make it clean before you start recording so you don't get a weird kind of halo effect or weird lighting across your videos. Step number 5. A big one I see producers missing is your call to action. What do you want the person to do next? Or what do you want them to do within your content? Telling people to comment or like is going to give them that next thing to do because people will forget or will swipe before they've done it. And in this video, they put the caption right from the very start, across the top on the video, which is super cool. You'll read the caption and then you kind of look and you're looking at who it is that's shared that track. And then what you're doing also is you're hearing the track. So it's got extra layers to it. And then you've worked out who it is. It's Fatboy Slim. But by the time you've done that, you might have heard the track a couple of times and you're then into it. So you might listen to it a few more times and it just pushes that reach out. And that's all because of that caption and that information on screen. Very, very clever. Well done, boys. My bonus this week is getting your face on camera, even if you're wearing a mask. And I love it what they do with these little intros into their tracks as they're releasing them. This one was a brand new track at the time for Sir Francis, who's one of our course members on the Artist Blueprint. They announced the track, then the track plays. Really, really cool because from an algorithm point of view, from Instagram, you see a face. So then you want to see what's happening and then it intros into the track. And then you hear the track. Do you suck at Instagram? Do you need more help understanding the platform and what content to make as a DJ producer? Well, then I want to tell you about my brand new course, Instagram Domination for DJs and Producers. The course is designed to help DJs and producers take their Instagram to the next level whilst also understanding the platform. It's packed with videos, tasks, challenges, ways to kind of work out what your content strategy is, and loads of tips and hacks for growth. And it's now on sale and the link is in the description. Hannah Lang just had a UK top 10 in the official chart. And just recently I checked out her Instagram strategy to look what she's doing and give you the kind of tips to help you copy her strategy for your own self. If you want to jump into that video, let's go and jump into it together. Before you jump over to that video, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. I see 64% of you not subscribed to the channel. Let's get that down to 50. Come on, we got it. Let's jump into this video and I'll see you over there. Bye.